This week, we'll be going over all of these supply chest collectibles in Alan Wake for both the Finders Keepers and every nook and cranny achievements. There are 30 of these throughout the game, so we're going to go over them chapter by chapter, and of course, we've got a written guide down below in the description, so if that's more your thing, go check that out. We do of course also have a playlist with the rest of our Alan Wake video guides, linked down there in the description as well and at the end of the video. Now, let's get to hunting. While going through these supply chest collectibles, you'll want to keep in mind that as you get close to them, you'll start seeing these yellow painted markings to lead you to the chests. So be on the lookout for these markings while you're going for each of these. The first chest will be after you're in a building that's knocked down. You'll have to jump out and head through a gate, then head to the left and you'll see this one sitting by a logging truck. The second chest will be after you climb up from the river. You'll keep going and see a sign that says caution where you can go to the left and climb up a ladder by some logs. You'll go up to the shack there and the chest will be in the back. Chest 3 will be a little bit easier. You'll use a crane to move some logs over to form a bridge and then you'll go up to a shed. Behind that will be another shed with a vehicle next to it. The chest is going to be right back there. Chest 4 is a little bit later on. You'll eventually come up to another safe haven light with an emergency cabinet next to it. From there you'll go to the left and follow the path until you go to a different path with a large tractor. Go to the left and up the hill to the right to grab this chest. Chest 5 is going to be a little bit into episode 2 while you're going through the Moonshine Cave. Near the end of the cave you're going to see indicators pointing you to this chest. This should be the point when you get the Finders Keepers achievement. Chest 6 is going to be after you go through a scene with the kidnapper at Lover's Peak. You'll go down near a waterfall and turn around to head down the rocky, steep area and into a little cave where this chest will be hiding. Chest 7 will be a while later on once you reach an area with a plane on your right. You'll have to run through the back of the plane and bring the front down. Then you can go up and across the wing to reach a higher up area with this chest. Chest 8 will be later on once you're driving around. You're going to head out of the gate and to the left until you come up to a logging truck in the middle of the road. To the right is a trail that leads to a shed with this chest. And chest 9 is once you get back to the building that you left Barry at previously. Out in the backyard where you fight a large amount of crows, you'll find a chest out by the cliff walls in the back. We'll be a bit into this episode once you get to a fork in the main path. The right path will have the chest markings visible and will lead into a cave with a generator and a chest. Chest 11 will be a bit after the scene where you go to the radio station and you're making your way down from there. You'll have a phone call and then shortly after that have a tree stump with a manuscript on your right. Face away from that stump and go to a shack nearby to grab this chest. Chest 12 will be a while later on into the chapter. Eventually, after not seeing many collectibles for a while, you're going to reach a fork in the road, go down the left path, and you'll eventually go into a mine where you can find this one. Chest 13 will be shortly after you defeat a possessed train and unlock a door. You'll climb a couple of ladders, head up a hill, and then go to the left until you start seeing the yellow markings to lead you to this chest. Chest 14 will be a bit later on after you use a cable car and fall from it. You'll be going down the main path and eventually have a large rock on your right. Look off to the left and you'll see another big rock that you can go behind to find this one. Chest 15 will be pretty close to the end of the garden area. As you're walking down with the water on your left, you can take a right at the end and follow the rocks until you get to this one. Chest 16 is going to be a while later, while you're heading out to the Anderson farm. You'll go upstairs into a building and meet a guy that's dying. Then, once you leave that building, you can run around outside to the cellar doors and head inside to find this one. Chest 17 is shortly after that when you find a cabin on the left. The chest will be inside. Chest 18 is also shortly after that once you're forced out of your vehicle. You're going to go past the windmill and keep running with it on your left and then go inside of another building where you can find this chest. Chest 19 will be shortly into the chapter once you're out of the sheriff's office area. You'll come up to a big road, and for the story you'll need to go to the left, but for this chest, you're going to go to the right all the way to the gate, and then head over to the left on the side. Chest 20 is a bit later going down the main road. You're going to have some warehouses on the docks to your right and can head down there. Then go up the stairs following the markings to find this one. Chest 20 is going to be in the mayor's office. You'll head upstairs and into the room over on the left to grab this one. Chest 22 will be as you're exiting the bookstore. You'll head to the left and check inside a shed for this one. Chest 23 will be as you're getting up to the outskirts of the Bright Falls Light and Power Station. You'll drop down in there and then head to the left to get this chest. Chest 24 is after the helicopter comes back by to give you a little bit of light support before being chased off by birds. You'll be facing a large building and can go down to the right to grab this one. Chest 25 will be right after you run up to the crashed helicopter with Barry and Sarah. After the fight sequence, you can go to the left of the red shack and go up into the cliffs for this one. Chest 26 will be shortly after you get past the large, majestic billboard. You'll see a logging area on your left, and then you can head down the hill to a shack where this one is sitting. Chest 27 will be after you get up to Larson's. You'll go around the side of the building and all the way into the back, and you'll find this one. Chest 28 is going to be after you leave the big junkyard area. You'll eventually reach a safe haven light with a shack to the left of it, where you can find this chest. Then Chest 29 will be after you go for a very short minecart ride. You'll run past the next safe haven light and to the left through a crashed train car to find this one. The last chest, Chest 30, will be after you go up a large amount of wooden stairs, up to some wooden buildings, and go into the one on your right to find this chest. And that's going to be all of the supply chest collectibles in Alan Wake. If you find our guides helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out this playlist with the rest of our Alan Wake guides.